Hi, thanks for letting me explain the base pillars of Isagenix so that you can have a better idea of which pack is going to work best for you. Just going to quickly run through these. So at this point, someone has already spoken to you and given you the basics, but I'll just recap it for you to make it easier here. There's 5 pillars of health. There's the Cleanse for Life, the Isoline Shake or Isoline Pro Shake, the Ionic Supreme Minerals, the Ageless Essentials, and the Product B. Now let's talk about the shakes first. So the shakes are loaded with 23 vitamins and minerals. They are fully balanced meal replacement shakes. That means you've got complex carbohydrates, your healthy fats, and your high quality protein. Our protein is undenatured, meaning that it is not processed with high heat and acid. It's done in a way to preserve the branched chain amino acid profile, and therefore it makes it the highest quality, the highest absorption. And our protein comes from the dairy farm in New Zealand, where the cattle are not artificially inseminated. They graze on natural pasture, and they're given no vaccines and hormones. So this is very important for people who are looking for the best protein that is also undenatured, and that would be the Isagenix brand. Also, within this, notice everything you're getting. You're getting your vitamin A, your polyunsaturated fats, your fiber, your complex carbohydrates, prebiotics, probiotics, enzymes, iodine, magnesium, iron, selenium. These shakes come in so many great flavors. You can see chocolate, vanilla, there's strawberry, cream. We have a seasonal pumpkin, and we also have a vegan shake for folks who are wanting to stay away from animal products, and the vegan shakes are excellent. It's pea and hemp, and I absolutely love those. Come in a natural berry flavor. I do both. I enjoy both of them. The shakes have live enzymes, and they go to work. They go to work to get the superfoods into your cells, but they also have another purpose, and with the Ionic Supreme mineral drink. So why do we need minerals? Well, our food is deficient in minerals, as you probably now know, due to 60 plus years of pesticides and herbicides that have killed the living microorganisms in the soil that convert inorganic rock material into water-soluble organic minerals that can be uptaken into the plant with the food that we eat and into our body. So if we're growing minerally and vitamin deficient food, then how are we getting the essential nutrients into our body? So we've got to have minerals. Dr. Linus Pauling states that every sickness and disease is a result of a mineral deficiency. And he has 48 PhDs, 2 Nobel Prizes, discovered vitamin C, so probably has a pretty good background for making such a profound statement. So where are you going to get all these minerals? We can get them here. We source these minerals from all over the world. We want to make sure that they're the purest quality, the best available, free of heavy metals. We spend millions of dollars in sourcing, in testing once we identify the sources, and then getting them into a product that has the integrity and the trust behind it, and that is the Ionic Supreme. It's really the elixir of life. I know if you were on a deserted island and you could only have one product, it would be the Ionic Supreme. It's key for cellular detoxification. It helps with nutrient absorption, cofactors for the enzyme process, and it's key for all functions in the body. I love it. I have it every morning, and you want to have that Ionic Supreme, have your shake, and together a detoxification process starts to get to work. So as your body is now able to start to release these toxins into and out of your body, you will also use the Cleanse for Life. The Cleanse for Life is a nutrient-rich amino acid drink of botanicals, herbs. It has the nutrients that your body needs during an intermittent fasting. Some of you may not be aware, and I know many of you are, of the health benefits of an intermittent fast. And many who have put us under the microscope, who have done some arm's length, some third-party testing of the Isagenix systems, like that. They know the benefits. It's proven more and more that when you incorporate an intermittent fast, and especially one that's with a cleanse-supported fast, such as our Isagenix Cleanse for Life, and you can't find those out there where it's full body, head to toe, cellular. You can find some things you can do for colon cleansing or liver cleansing and specific organs, but we're talking a full body cleanse, and that combined during an intermittent fast has shown some great benefits, which allows the body to heal and to really deep detox, and that's what you want. The body is an amazing miracle, and when you're not in digestive mode, that is when your body naturally starts to heal and release toxins. So what this is doing is simply helping to release them in a way that makes them less harmful as they get metabolized through the liver, through the kidneys, and out of the body. And it also feeds your cells while you are fasting so that you aren't starving your cells. You're not metabolizing your own muscle tissue. In fact, cleanse supported fasting increases your natural growth hormone by 1,300% in women and 2,000% up to 2,000% in men. Very important part of this process. So how is it going to work? You're going to start with what we call shake days or pre-cleanse days, cleanse days, and then back to shake days. So your first 30 days will look something like this. If weight loss is part of your goal, you will replace 2 of your current 3 meals with the Isagenix meals. So you may have a shake for breakfast, have your lunch, and a shake for dinner. Or you could do a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a shake for dinner, and have 2 healthy snacks in between. Make sure that your meal, whether it's at lunch or dinner, is a sensible meal of 400 to 600 calories. Then you'll do a cleanse day, typically within the first 3 days. So you're going to start with the shake days, say maybe 2 or 3, 4 days, 5 days, maybe up to a week of the shake days if you choose. But you definitely want to identify at this point 2 days that you're going to do an intermittent fast along with the cleanse for life. During that day, you will also have some isogenic snacks and some chocolates that you can use to keep your blood sugar stable, to get those amino acids, keep your metabolic rate going, and drink lots of water. Whether you're doing a shake day or a cleanse day, water is key. Next, after the 2-day cleanse, you will have some breakthroughs, and by day 3, you'll start to notice something just happened and shifted in your body. You won't think you can get through it at first, but trust me, you will. You're feeding your cells, so you're not starving, but you're really giving your body that much needed break. So then after those 2 days, you're going to go back to the shake day routine. And then before the end of 30 days, you'll do a second 2-day cleanse, back to the shake day routine, and you'll have some results. You'll know at that point what's happened in your body, what type of breakthrough you've had. It's going to be better energy, lost some weight, I gained some weight. Now, how would you gain weight? Well, if you're a bodybuilder, if you are an athlete and you're having 6 meals a day, you're trying to build muscle mass, you're cycling thousands of miles a week, you are a marathon runner and you can't get enough calories in your body. So this same system is so beautiful and flexible that it also can be used by athletes who are taking in 5 and 6 meals a day. So instead of, say, 6 regular meals a day or small meals, the way a lot of them do, they'll replace 2 of their 6 meals a day with Isagenix. And athletes love the cleanse. Typically, they tend to do a 1-day cleanse, but many will stop and from time to time, every so often, get that 2-day cleanse in, because that is where that deep cleanse work is done, and it's important for our health. We've been put under the microscope and tested by some medical studies. These are arm's length, third party, such as the University of Chicago, Illinois, put us up against the doctor recommended heart healthy diet, and you can see the results there. We totally just blew that away. They were pleasantly surprised as well, and really agree that Isagenix is different. And that study was later followed up by Skidmore College, who did a long-term study to see what happens on a maintenance period, and it yielded the same results. So some very impressive findings, and you're going to hear more and more about the eyes that are all looking at us, including the Mayo Clinic scientists and many others who see that we are a unique company when it comes to health and wellness. The man who would stop time, Bill Andrews. Dr. Andrews has made some discoveries in the race to cure aging, which there is a race to cure aging. Many believe that it's a disease, and there's been some Harvard-led studies all over, and they have identified something called the telomere. And the telomere is important because it's a marker of how long you're going to live. The telomeres are found at the tips of our chromosomes, and that's also where our genetic coding is. And of course, each time our cells divide as part of life and replication, we are losing a little bit of those DNA coatings in that cells. And what we want to do is protect the caps where those telomere caps, and protect those naturally from what? Well, protect them from free radicals and all that is adding to the demise, the early premature aging. And so Dr. Bill Andrews was very important in discovering what it took to do just that. And what that was, I'll show you here, is that he made a discovery about the 40 telomerase activating chemicals, but of course we couldn't put chemicals in our body. So someone had to be able to naturally formulate this, and that takes us back to Isagenix, which is unheard of really for these type of research and studies. I mean, this was Nobel Prize winning, so for a Nobel Prize winning scientist to come to a network marketing company, I mean, really a network marketing company, because, sometimes we all have this idea of what that means, but not with Isagenix. That just happens to be the business model that we chose for a reason, because we did not want to go into the market under the typical retail model. You often find that in order to do that, you have to compromise on the integrity of the product and use not 100% of the ingredients. Often you've got to use filler and things that aren't on purpose for the body for what we're intending. So we just wanted to not go that route, but Dr. Andrews recognized who to bring this to when they needed some help in formulating that, and we successfully have formulated that, and that is with our Ageless Essentials. And the product B is for the telomere support, and that can be bought as a standalone product or included in the Ageless Essentials with product B, which would be included in your daily AM/PM pack. So what's in the Ageless Essentials? Either way, you've got your antioxidants, you want your omega-3s, your vitamin D3, resveratrol, just to give you an idea. So very important solution. And whether you are 20 years old or 80 years old, this is something everyone deserves. Our vitamins are bioavailable. They absorb within 11 minutes because they are not full of filler. It's just the pure ingredients in the purest form in capsules that dissolve into the body and get into your system as quickly as possible, versus some of the leading brands, as you can see here, 16 hours later in vinegar, it still has not dissolved. So what's the bang for your buck on these? Well, it's $550 a day. So that's what you would have to spend if you tried to get what was in an AM/PM pack of your Ageless Essentials with product B. Just to go over a few more items, we've got the sleep support, which I use every night. The melatonin, it's just a dream to be able to sleep. Your body needs sleep. That's where it rests, and cortisol and all that production slows up so that you can heal and just refresh the body and do some natural detoxing once you go to bed. The Isopro, what an amazing product. Of course, our protein that is in our meal replacement shakes, but you can just get the protein itself. And why do that? Well, it works at both ends of the spectrum. If you, again, are looking to boost muscle gains, you're that athlete, the bodybuilder, they all know the value of a high-quality protein, especially taken within 30 minutes of a workout, because that's where the muscle needs it the most for repair and recovery. But at the other end of the spectrum, studies show that protein helps to break through stubborn weight loss plateaus. And, of course, we have recipes, bedtime belly busters, and so forth. So this is just I always keep this product. This is a great product. And our new Amped is amazing. It's a natural creatine pre-workout boost. I can tell you from experience, I blew through my workouts on those days, and especially our athletes are loving it. They're sharing and telling everybody about this. It's just wonderful. So it's the cherry berry is delicious. I could drink that all day. I have to really make myself not make that and drink it just days that I'm headed out to do some strenuous hiking or working out. I want a good workout. Our e-shots are wonderful. It's just a natural, scientifically supported blend of botanicals. It helps you feel refreshed, energized, mentally alert. There's nothing artificial, no sweeteners, anything, chemicals. It's just caffeine from natural sourced caffeine from green tea and yerba mate, and we know that those are two very good sources of natural caffeine, and it's delicious. I love it. And of course, we've got new coffee now. Oh my goodness, I'd given up coffee, thought I was fine giving up coffee, and I really was. I just that little romance you have with it in the morning, but I had detox, went through the caffeine withdrawal, headaches, because the coffee typically we're all drinking is very high acid. It's not organic. It's kind of harsh on the body, acid reflux, and some of the things you could be getting from that. But it's really the stuff that I was putting in it. I had to have my stevia, which is fine. I love stevia, but I also wanted my half and half. And what I have found is this is low acid, organic green tea, trace mineral MCT oil coffee that is smooth. And I've never drank black coffee, and I'm drinking black coffee now because I love the flavor of it. And I actually take a scoop of the Isopro vanilla and put that, and oh my goodness, it tastes like an amazing, just beautiful creamer. And I know that I'm getting some really great health benefits from both this protein and from the coffee. Here's some pictures of the athletes who have that competitive edge. Again, if you're looking at some of our creatine, our Isopro, just wanted to show all ends of the spectrum and really look at what our systems can do to transform a body to whatever level you want to take it. And just a few more pictures. So whether it's weight loss, or moderate or a lot of weight loss, or just really getting a little more ripped and lean, or just taking it all the way to the stage. It's whatever you want to do with Isagenix, and that's the beauty of it. I love these people. This is Jeff and Debbie Beebe. They are such a great example of people in their 50s. They're 54, 55 years old, as am I, and we're rocking it out as baby boomers. We're saying boom, chicka boom, having a blast. We don't have to be our great grandparents or our parents if our parents aren't experiencing this sort of health. We want them to share this with them at any age, but just start at any age and know that your life and the way your body and how you're going to live and what quality you're going to have is all up to you. So how do you get started? Isagenix is simply setting up an online portal. It's a store. You just open an account. It's $29 a year for your membership for wholesale prices versus, say, a Costco, which is kind of the same concept, only you've got to get your car. I mean, you can order online too, but a lot of people shop there, and you can't just walk in the door and get Costco membership prices. You have to be a member. You pay $50 to $100. You get 2% on your purchases. But Isagenix, it's a membership where you can order online, have everything shipped directly to you, and get 6% on everybody's purchases. Now, who is everyone? Well, it's anyone who you told about Isagenix and they set up a store, then they told some people and they set up a store, and it just goes on and on and on. And why not? You deserve it. We don't advertise. It's word of mouth. So why wouldn't you want to get paid every time people order? And we all know e-commerce is huge. Huge. People are ordering every day. Amazon, eBay, we order products all the time. Every time you're clicking and entering a credit card, somebody's getting paid. So it works the same way. Why not? We want to thank you and reward you and for sharing, and Isagenix gives money back, and you deserve to get your products paid for if you choose to do that. You don't have to, but it certainly is nice to know. Breaking down the value, I'm sure that whoever sent you to this video has already told you how you're reallocating money that you're already spending. So you're spending money now on 2 out of your 3 meals or 2 of your 6 meals, and this is simply taking that money, putting it into this pack. You're talking $3 a shake, for example, versus what your average meal cost, even if you ran through a quote fast food. And you're going to see some savings on this. So which packs to get started with? I love this pack. It's not for everyone, but I'll tell you what, it's the best deal. There's nothing here in this picture and in this pack that I don't have right now in my pantry. I have every one of these items in my pantry, and I didn't start with this pack. You know why? Because nobody showed it to me. I don't know that I would have, but now that I know what I know, I would have. This is by far the best value pack, because you may say, well, Melinda, I want those greens, I want this, I want that, I want everything you talked about, but what's the best way to get it? What's this going to cost me? This is your answer. So you're getting about $2,000 worth of product for 1,100 bucks. But the kicker is this: it's 100% tax deductible. So think about that. Great for a family. Highly recommend this business builder pack. Get that tax deduction, write it off. I mean, where can you order stuff for your pantry, your food, your health, your shakes, your bars, and your vitamins, and write it off? I mean, that's crazy. So think about that. Also, can't remember if I went through these greens. Let me go through these greens really quick. We don't get enough greens, and we're supposed to have 3 to 5 servings a day. We're not getting that, and they should be organic. We're not all doing that. And how can you get them? Well, you can get them in 1 scoop of Isagenix greens. In 1 scoop, you have your 5 to 7 servings. You're going to get your chlorella, your spirulina, your ginkgo biloba leaf, your green tea extract, grapeseed, all those superfoods you're hearing about. So keep that in mind. These are here. Just wanted to point that out. We also have the Isa fruits, and of course, there's so many other products that whoever sent you to this video will go through in detail. Now, if you feel like that business builder pack was a little much, then how about something of value at half the price? So you still get a great pack. Basically, it's just a trimmed down version. I love this pack. It's one of our most popular. And with all of our packs, you still are going to get of these intro basic packs that I'm displaying here, you're going to get your 4 shakes. And when I say 4 isolene shakes, what I mean by that is 4 weeks worth. Okay, so whether that's in a canister or individually packaged meals, I love the individually packaged. I throw them in my purse, in my briefcase. They just travel wherever I go. But whatever works for you. You'll get the 2 Cleanse for Lives, the Ionic Supreme Minerals. You get this Cleanse Bundle Support, which are these 3 items here. You get a box of the Cleanse chocolates. You get a box of bars. The bars are great. They're delicious. People often call me back and say, I love these bars. So those are for meal replacement bars for days you want to choose something. They're wonderful. And you get the E-shots, the Ageless Essentials with Product B, Isagenesis, and a few more things like a blender, a single serve blender. You get a free annual membership, and this is just a great pack. It's one of our top selling packs. If you want to knock that down a little bit, drop off the Ageless Essentials and a few other things, you'll be looking at the Pace Setter pack. And if you want to drop that on down to just the core 4 items, not the 5. The 5 includes the Ageless Essentials and Product B. But if you want to just say what's just your basic intro on a tight budget, I don't spend much on food, I want to take what I'm currently spending, reallocate, and get started, then you would go into this basic pack. But please get the chocolates. It doesn't include the chocolates, but it's a great pack. It gets the job done, and over time, you can add to it. Next month, you can order whatever you want if you want to continue, and most people do. It's just a store, folks. You're just going in, logging in. You have complete control. There's no must. You don't have to order anything. It's a store. Order what you want, and we're pretty confident you will continue ordering because you're going to like your results and you're going to like how you feel. Isa Body Challenge. Oh, I love this. I enter it. All it means is I'm just logging in and uploading a picture of me holding a newspaper, and it's 16 weeks, and upon completion I get $200 in product certificate. How cool is that? But what if I happen to get an honorable mention? That's $1,000. You could get the finalist in the challenge, and that's $3,000, or you can actually win the whole thing. Everybody does that. We all have fun. We all are in this. We share our journey. We have private support groups on Facebook. It's a lot of fun, and who doesn't want to get $200 worth of free product? And you can enter this 4 times a year, so that's $800 right there, and I just love it. And it keeps me accountable, and that's really why I do it, is to keep myself accountable. So just to recap, it's not a diet. It is a nutritional rebalance. It is all natural, and you do have that 100% money back guarantee. So you get to try it for 30 days. just contact the person who sent this to you. They'll help you select the best pack. Now that I've gone through that, you have a little more detail, and they'll help you get your account set up. They'll talk to you about our auto ship rewards program. It's not something you have to do, but it's certainly recommended for some additional discounts of up to 15% and some rebates, some free products you can get with that. I love it. It helps me just keep my products coming. Otherwise, I would forget. And trust me, you don't want to run out. But they'll go through all that for you, and they will help get you ready for your first 30 days transformation. Again, my name is Belinda, and if I can help you in any way, my number is 864-921-4576. 864-921-4576. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll direct you to whoever you're working with. And if you're not working with anyone, then obviously I'm ready to help you get your transformation and your new life started. Thanks, everyone.